Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Representing the Sultanate's vision to develop the aviation sector, the Omani Aviation Group launches its new logo. The role of scientific and research centers in supporting development projects, top discussions at the third open day of research centers of Sultan Qaboos University. And the meeting of Gulf Network Office for Ensuring Higher Education Quality discusses mutual recognition mechanism for institutional and program accreditation in the GCC countries. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a cable of thanks from His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain in reply to a cable of condolences sent by His Majesty the Sultan on the death of Her Highness Sheikha Aisha bin Salman Al Khalifa. His Majesty the Sultan received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Macky Sall of Senegal in reply to a cable of greetings sent by His Majesty the Sultan on the occasion of him being re-elected as a president for the second presidential term. His Majesty the Sultan sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine on the occasion of him being re-elected as a new president for the country. Meanwhile, His Majesty the Sultan sent a cable of condolences to His Excellency President Nguyen Phu Trong of Vietnam on the death of the former President Lee Duc An. Oman Aviation Group launched its new logo. The new identity is distinguished by orange and blue colors to form fan emotion representing the Sultanate's vision and its potentials toward progress and prosperity in this field. The establishing of this group aimed to develop aviation sector strategies in the Sultanate, in addition to empower the tourism and logistics sectors to support national economy and achieve more growth. The inauguration of new logo formed a clear message that the aviation sector in the Sultanate provided a wide number of business opportunities. The group is looking forward to contribute in Oman Vision 2040 through enhancing business opportunities in the sector and promoting it at international levels. His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of Egypt received His Excellency Sheikh Saad bin Mohammed al-Mardouf al-Saadi, Minister of Sports Affairs, and their Excellencies, the Arab Ministers of Sports in Heliopolis Palace. This comes on the sideline of the 42nd session of the Council of Arab Ministers for Youth and Sports in the capital city of Egypt, Cairo. His Excellency the Minister of Sports Affairs conveyed greetings of His Majesty the Sultan to His Excellency the President of Egypt and his best wishes of good health and happiness and for the Egyptian people further progress and prosperity. The Sultanate's delegation to the summit is led by His Excellency the Minister of Sports Affairs. The meeting discusses a number of topics, including recommendations of the 39th meeting of the Board of the Arab Fund for Youth and Sports Activities and the report on the activities of the Technical Secretariat of the Council of Arab Ministers of Youth and Sports. Activating the role of scientific and research centers in serving society and fulfilling the needs of development projects in the Sultanate, top discussions at the third open day of research centers of the Sultan Qaboos University. The event reviewed the main experiments of research centers at the university and the scientific services they provide. Such experiments include experiments of research centers for remote sensing and geographic information system, which is considered about the aerial photos taken by drone cameras, which help determining the spectral signatures of the frankincense trees. The spectral signatures will enable the researchers to know categories and characteristics of the frankincense trees in addition to the places wherever they grow. The Open Day also highlighted Innovation and Technology Transfer Center at Sultan Qaboos University and its role in the registration and marketing of patents and transferring the outcomes of scientific researches into high-value products. The Research Council organizes the Falling Walls Lab 2019 competition in cooperation with the Falling Walls Foundation in Berlin for the fourth consecutive year. The competition aims to push the youth innovations and researches to serve the community. It's also considered an opportunity to exchange ideas and solutions for future projects. It's worth mentioning that the winners of the competition will be able to present their idea on the international level in Berlin. Mutual recognition mechanism for institutional and program accreditation issued by academic accreditation institutions at GCC countries was discussed in the meeting of Gulf Network Office of ensuring the quality of higher education at GCC countries in Muscat today. The two-day meeting, which is hosted by the Sultanate, reviewed the current situations related to the recognition of academic accreditation for GCC countries, stressing on the importance of agreement on preparing unified documents, including the mutual recognition mechanism issued by accreditation institutions by the GCC countries. The 33rd meeting of the Eastern Mediterranean Regional Certification Commission for Poliomyelitis Eradication commenced today at Grand Millennium Hotel. The meeting, which hosted by the Sultanate, is organized by the World Health Organization and was inaugurated by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Saif Al Hosni, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Health. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai.
The 33rd meeting of the Eastern Mediterranean Regional Certification Commission for Poliomyelitis Eradication aimed at reviewing several important topics, including the annual updates submitted by the polio-free countries in order to consider whether there are remaining gaps that still existed in those countries. The annual progress report submitted by Afghanistan and Pakistan on polio eradication, as well as the progress made in the field of polio eradication, regional certification and containment of laboratory stocks of poliovirus. The meeting also will work to identify the risk assessment practice and ensure that the implementation of the country programs and national certification committees in the field of certification and risk mitigation measures, as well as to formulate recommendations for the member states in order to achieve certification of polio eradication at the regional level. Discussing reports of the countries, Dr. Yaqub Mazrou said,
countries of the region where they present their activities in ensuring that poliomyelitis have been eradicated in the different countries. This includes immunization, surveillance, containment, and importation. As such, we are ensuring that every country is taking the necessary actions to enforce the regulations which agreed by the different countries of WHO. We know that we have the only two countries infected with the polio, unfortunately, Afghanistan and Pakistan, and we're looking forward to clear up also these two countries, so it will be the end of this problem, poliomyelitis, in the region of Eastern Mediterranean, as well as from the globe at large.
Dr. Mohammed bin Saif Al Hosni, Under-Secretary of Health Affairs at the Ministry of Health, welcomed the participants and appreciated the efforts exerted by all members in the field of polio eradication, despite the circumstances experienced by some countries. He also praised the role of the EMR countries with regards to the epidemiological surveillance of these diseases in the border areas. The meeting addresses the implementation of the 32nd RCC meeting recommendations, the global update on polio eradication, the annual update reports of the EMR countries and others. Abdullah bin Ahmed al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
Still to come on News Bulletin. An Iraqi citizen took initiative to build a bridge to Christian fast in a new village. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The activities of the second Omani YouTube Forum, which was organized by Wallah Nistahel team, were concluded. The forum aimed to discuss topics related to issues of daily life in the community. The forum mainly targeted the youth to review aspects related to culture, sports, entertainment, and other matters. It was also considered an opportunity to enrich their knowledge towards using the new social media means for useful purposes. The usage of YouTube is considered as a social development tool and serving the community through positive messages delivered in an innovative way. The event was accompanied by a number of workshops on digital programs, photography, direction, in addition to marketing artistic works. The forum conclusion was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Kamel bin Fahd Al Saeed, Assistant Secretary General for the Office of the Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers. An earthquake measuring 5 on the Richter scale hit Sada Hawain area in the Arabian Sea. The National Multi-Hazard Early Warning Center at the Public Authority for Civil Aviation mentioned in a statement that the earthquake took place early this morning and the epicenter was about 10 kilometers underground. The center stated that there are no risks of tsunami on the Sultanate's coast due to the earthquake. The Committee of Evaluation and Follow-up for the Scouts and Guides Excellence Competition started the assessments of Scouts and Guides units in the schools of the Directorate General of Education in Muscat. The evaluation mechanism is applied through a certain types of forms where they follow up to what extent the Scouts team are in line with the goals of the competition that include skills, curricula, and serving the community project. The competition plays a great role in spreading the culture of Scouts movement around the Sultanate, where the governorates compete for His Majesty the Sultan's Cup for Scouts Excellence. Al-Maha Petroleum Products Marketing Company signed a partnership agreement with Petronas Lubricants International. According to the agreement, Al-Maha Company will be a distributor of lubricant products from Petronas. More details in the following report by Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahibi.
To strengthen its presence in the retail sector, particularly in the motor oil market, Al-Maha signed a partnership agreement with Petronas Lubricants International, PLI.
We are really proud actually today to sign the contract with Petronas. Petronas is considering one of the 10 biggest player in the world. And today we signed the contract with them in order to distribute their lubricants through our filling station network and through our car wash centers. And we are really proud of this ceremony today. Hopefully that will enhance our business and enhance our capability.
As per the agreement, Al-Maha will be an authorized distributor of PLI's innovative, high-quality products, which will be an ideal partner to complement Al-Maha's existing lubricants product portfolio.
Petronas, we are very happy and proud to sign this partnership with Al-Maha. because it brings together two unique capabilities. It brings together the technology capability and international marketing skills of Petronas together with the market knowledge of Oman and the distribution knowledge and the great reputation that Al-Maha has built for themselves in the market. Combining these two forces will be a very good instrument to drive the joint image of Petronas and Al-Maha in the Omani market.
Al-Maha will supply its customers with PLI products through its high street outlets, its 220 filling stations across the Sultanate, as well as the commercial car dealers and franchise owners sector. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Muscat.
Stemming from the love of heritage-related things and the love for the homeland, the Iraqi man Dani Asmaro has rebuilt a village resembling ancient Christian lifestyle in Al-Qush mountainous region to revive its touristic and heritage aspects. Here's a report.
A journey in history books has inspired Iraqi man Dani Asmaro to document the ancient lifestyle of his great Christian ancestors who lived in Al-Qush mountain nearly 1,600 years ago. A village built on the foothills of the historical mountain is the product of months of hard work by Asmaro, who alone built 22 houses and a church resembling ancient Christian life in the area.
According to history books, the ancient Al-Qush region was built on the mountain. So I was inspired by this idea to rebuild the ancient Al-Qush city on the foothill of the mountain. In this place, which according to what is mentioned in the books and in history, it was built here.
It's the love of these heritage-related things and the love for the homeland, as Asmaro said. The 33-year-old man collected stones from nearby areas and transformed what used to be an empty piece of desert to a site that he hopes to soon become a touristic attraction.
The village is touristic and carries heritage. It's open to anyone who wants to see the ancient life of Christians. I provided everything here. The area here used to be only desert. There was not a single stone here. I started collecting stones from different places such as Al-Qush and from the valleys to bring them here.
The village also includes 7 stables for animals and pets, 7 gardens, an orchard, and a well. Asmaro started his ambitious project in September 2018, and it took him 3 months to finish it. It cost him $110,000 and more than a third of the money was donated.
This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. Representing the Sultanate's vision to develop the aviation sector, the Omani Aviation Group launches its new logo. The role of scientific and research centers in supporting development projects. Top discussions at the 3rd Open Day of Research Centers of Sultan Qaboos University. And the meeting of Gulf Network Office for Ensuring Higher Education Quality discusses mutual recognition mechanism for institutional and program accreditation in the GCC countries. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, thank you for watching and have a great night.